fight is a PFL Europe Lightweight contest. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a kickboxing specialist and stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. He weighed in officially at 155.9 pounds and has a professional record of 6 wins and 2 losses. Fighting out of Marseille, France, Geysim Derouiche. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he's an MMA specialist and stands 6 feet tall. He weighed in officially at 155.7 pounds, and his record consists of 6 victories and a single defeat. Fighting out of Dubai by way of Cork Island, John the Ripper Mitchell. Your referee in charge, Thomas Brodda.
Mitchell in the green trunks, Derouiche in the gray trunks. Ireland versus France.
Ready, ready, fight.
Winner moves on to Paris. Touch of the gloves.
Both of them are great strikers, but Mitchell's got a great takedown and a very good ground game, so I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for the takedown right away.
Almost on cue there from Stefan Struve. Mitchell now pressing for this takedown.
He's happy to corner a little bit, you know.
Derouiche with the double underhooks here now, attacking the neck in that front headlock position. Mitchell spins out of it.
Nice attack from Derouiche.
A nice scramble there. That's exactly what I was talking about. John Mitchell now is at least he sold that takedown. He can start feinting that and mixing up his attacks, but Derouiche, you just can't count him out with those submissions, even though he preferred to strike.
Another takedown attempt here from Mitchell. Same cow catcher from Derouiche.
Yeah. I was on his back, though.
Mitchell did a great job spinning, landing himself on top. Now steps over the legs.
Gathers the legs, keeps them off the canvas, makes it very difficult for his opponent to scramble here, but Derouiche is starting to get his guard back. Got to be aware of that triangle from the bottom.
Mitchell's denying his right leg to get out, though. Full guard for Derouiche.
Also has an overhook as well over the right arm of John Mitchell here.
Derouiche is keeping his legs closed, his guard closed. So if you do that, and you're in this position, you're keeping yourself on your back. You're not trying to get back to your feet, and that's what he needs to be looking for, unless he wants to be on his back for the rest of the round. But with John Mitchell in your guard, I don't think that's what you want to do, because the Ripper has got some nasty ground and pound.
You see John Mitchell keep trying to square his opponent's shoulders up to the fence, making it uncomfortable, putting his head against the fence. There you go, you can see him circling back. So he's the soles of his feet are to the center of the smart cage. That makes it a lot more difficult for his opponent to hip out and start to attack from his back. And also makes it very uncomfortable with his neck up against the fence, as we can see here.
It's a good choice from Mitchell, because when your opponent keeps his guard closed and he's not trying to get back up, you put him against the back with his back against the fence, and you can attack, you can throw punches, because there's no threat of him getting up.
2 minutes left in round number 1.
Don't grab the cage, don't grab the cage, push the same.
John Mitchell content to work inside the guard of Geysim Derouiche.
You see the referee a couple of times has warned Derouiche for getting his toes in the fence and starting to try and circle himself off. That shows you his frustration at being trapped up against the fence as he is. That was a nice short hook from the bottom.
And a good right hand from the top in response.
Derouiche trying to keep himself away from the fence here.
That was a nice combination.
Yeah.
Short shots, a left and a right from the top position there.
I think that's exactly what Mitchell needs to be doing, because Derouiche is pulling him towards him, but he's able to create space for a little bit and let his hands go.
Mitchell can get his hips forward like that and his head up. There's some horsepower on those strikes from the top.
And it seems to be the third punch that gets through. He goes right, left, right, and the third one is, we've got to watch out for those hips kicking out. He seems to be opening up the guard with the first two shots to power the third one down the center line.
You don't see those kicks a lot anymore, those kidney kicks, Gracie kicks.
People underestimate how painful they can be.
But again, they also keep you on your back, where you don't really want to be, especially when you're Derouiche, with the striking resume he has.
Main droite, cadrage. Pied sur la hanche. Me manque le pied sur la hanche. Mets-toi sur le côté comme il faut.
He's doing a good job not taking too much damage, though. Keeping Mitchell close to him. Mitchell's able to explode now and then, but he hasn't really done any big damage.
A workman-like round for John Mitchell there, making sure he's got that first round in the bag, dominating from top position.
Round two of a possible three. John Mitchell in the green trunks, Geysim Derouiche in the gray.
I'd be tempted
Searching left
to,
hook there from Mitchell.
yeah, that was fast. I'd be tempted to start feinting takedowns now if I was John Mitchell. Even though he didn't do a huge amount of damage in the first round, he established the fact that the level change is there, and he might be able to get Derouiche ducking onto something. Lovely footwork there from the Frenchman.
Both men trying to work behind the jab here in the early part of round number two.
On a single leg here for John Mitchell.
Cow catcher again for Derouiche. Mitchell's got his hands closed, though. Trying to close his hands around both legs, but back to the single.
I wonder if he's going to do the roll through again. That was pretty slick.
Almost had it. Derouiche able to defend, though. Good defense from Derouiche like this, but this is the danger when you use the cow catcher. When your opponent goes to a double and closes his hands, he's going to put you right on your back. He's got a submission here, though.
Got the head of Mitchell stuck in his armpit, but Mitchell's able to extract it.
See, now there's pressure on Derouiche because he can accept the first round on his back and he can accept the fact that he's down a round, but if he goes down 2 rounds, he has to get a finish in the third. Like, that means he's going to probably open his guard more this round, try and take some more chances to scramble, and ultimately I feel like John Mitchell wants him to try and scramble so he can take his back. This is all a softening up process, keeping him square against the fence, trying to get him to open his guard with these power shots.
It's one of the first lessons I always teach my students. When someone's in your guard and he's throwing strikes, don't keep your legs closed, because you're keeping him right there where he wants to be. He can rain down on you, but Derouiche seems to be happy in closed guard, trying to keep Mitchell to him as much as possible. But he's definitely losing the rounds like this.
Well, this is where Stefan Struve was a surprise for his opponents, because they always try and take him down to get around his reach, and then he starts subbing them from his back. Right? You were always active off your back up against the fence.
Yeah, that's definitely, you know, like I always fought guys who were more athletic, stronger than me, so I had to find a way. You know, when you are thrown in a gym with big heavyweights when you're 16 years old, you'll find a way.
Well, you did. Most people wouldn't, though, Stefan. Let me assure you of that.
I was very persistent. I would find a way. Beautiful sweep there, yeah. Great job from Derouiche.
And now
Get back to Struve. Beautiful job.
okay, back to his feet. Geysim Derouiche with a really excellent sweep. Uses that scramble as an opportunity to get back to where he's more comfortable. Wings an overhand right.
Just under 2 minutes to work now. That was a good move, but you can see Derouiche still not really opening up too much, expecting the level change.
Mitchell's trying to disguise all these takedown attempts behind the strike, doing a good job of it. Once again,
And Derouiche doesn't really have a different answer for the single leg attempts from Mitchell and ends up on his back again. This is kind of what Stevie Ray used to submit Anthony Pettis, but he's not able to get the angle.
Heading towards the last minute of the second round, you've got to feel like John Mitchell is up 2 rounds on the scorecards at the end of the second.
Yeah, 100%. So I definitely want to see more urgency from Derouiche. Try to go back to those butterfly hooks. Try to go back for the sweep. But every single time he moves his hips, it's Mitchell who moves with him.
This is an old school Matt Hughes style of MMA.
I like what he did there. He used grapevines to get Mitchell his legs backwards and create space for those butterflies, but he's not able to get it this time.
See that frustration from Derouiche.
Trying to box the ears of John Mitchell. Mitchell sends a couple of right hands down the middle to correct that behavior.
I wonder if there's any additional pressure here. I wonder if there's any additional pressure here for Derouiche because the next round is in Paris. Like, would he like to be the Frenchman on the card representing?
Stop.
Sean O'Connell, Stefan Struve, Dan Hardy beside the PFL Smart Cage here in Berlin, Germany. John Mitchell, Geysim Derouiche inside. Mitchell is in the green trunks and more than likely up 2 rounds to 0 on the scorecards right now.
There's a very close lead uppercut from Derouiche. You can see feints from John Mitchell, but Derouiche is waiting for him, and he beautiful setup there, fired the right hand and set the uppercut up. There's the level change out in the center this time. Beautiful sprawl from Derouiche.
Great defense from Derouiche. He's got a front headlock. Let's see if he's gonna attack well. Takes the back with it. Nice job, nice roll from Mitchell though. Who's gonna end up on top? Important scramble here. Mitchell gets a hold of the leg, but Derouiche is gone. Nice job.
Small victory there for Geysim, who in those situations in both rounds 1 and 2 ended up on his back.
The difference of trying to take your opponent down out in the center compared to up against the fence. See, Derouiche, he likes to fight off the fence, which makes it easier to put him in these positions. As you said, Stefan, it would be better for him to push forward and try and hold the center, if nothing else, but to make the takedowns more difficult for Mitchell. Nice switch there attempt.
Great reaction from Mitchell though. He's got a guillotine, but he doesn't have the right angle, it seems, to finish it.
He might squeeze on a submission that's not available here.
I don't think Mitchell minds this position right now. He's burning the clock. He knows he's got 2 rounds in the bucket. Beautiful sweep again from Derouiche there.
Mitchell kicks back over and winds up
Fun flute
inside
choker.
control.
Let's see if he goes for it. Pops his head out.
John Mitchell in side control, I believe for the first time in this fight, correct?
Yeah, he's just been in the guard of Derouiche so far. So let's see if he's gonna take any risk or if he's comfortable sitting out the round, because he knows he won the first 2.
He's going to try and get his leg free from this half guard and try and either take mount or force Derouiche to turn his back with that shoulder pressure. And then that right leg becomes the first hook of the rear naked choke position.
Trying to get a reaction from Derouiche with the shoulder pressure, but Derouiche has got a butterfly again, but chooses full guard over there.
Be interested to know what Alex Chizov makes of this performance. If he feels like he gets stuck in these positions like he was for parts of the fight against Duque. Under half a round to go now. I think the referee is going to start calling for some action soon here.
The corner from Derouiche is changing their tone. sure that means stand up. But no success for Derouiche here.
90 seconds left in the third and final round of this lightweight regular season contest.
Back to
Winner
the
moves on to
butterflies.
Paris.
Nice work with the legs of Mitchell to nullify those butterfly hooks. Back in the open guard now of Derouiche, trying to land some shots. 1 minute to go, just over.
Derouiche very active off of his back, but it's not going to win you the fight. Trying to create space. Mitchell's not giving him any space, though. 45 seconds remain in the third round. Derouiche needs to finish. Mitchell knows he's got this fight in the pocket if it stays here.
Short 3 shots again from the guard. John Mitchell in the last 30 seconds trying to put a stamp on this round. Got a smile on his face as he's taking these shots from guard bottom.
There's Alex
Oh,
Chizo.
nice right hand snuck through there.
That was nice.
John Mitchell. Little exclamation point in the later part of this fight. Good hammer fist.
Yes. Powerful hammer fist. And Derouiche is laughing at him, but you can laugh all you want. You just lost the fight.
Mitchell swings away to the final bell.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges scored this bout 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision and clinching their place in the PFL Europe playoffs, John Mitchell.
All right, I'm here with our winner, John the Ripper Mitchell. Dominant performance, one-way traffic, right? On top, in control in every round. I saw the look on your face coming out of the corner, though, at the end of that fight. You didn't look overly satisfied. What are you thinking?
No, not that I'm not overly satisfied. I saw that happening in my head and I just went down and did it, so I'm not surprised. Geysim's a great competitor. I think there was a lot of ways to win that fight, but I just went the best route about now so that I fight in September in Paris.
You do advance in Paris in September, and you'll be taking on Alex Chizov. Did you have an opportunity to watch his fight backstage?
No, but I've watched him before. He's good. It's going to be a good knock. It's going to look different to this fight, so I can't wait. Let's go. I want to go to Paris too, so class.
I also want to go to Paris, and you know what? Because we have Chizov here, cage side, we're going to do the face-off right now. Let you two get acquainted here. So a lightweight semifinal, Alex Chizov, John Mitchell in Paris.
Yeah, let's go. Bye, brother. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, bro. Yeah, 100 days. Congrats, bro. Congrats. Respect. See you in September, bro.